Hi, and welcome to another episode of R&R. I am your humble host, DKS3A. And last week, we talked about the pinnacle and the ultimate guy of anti-gaming, Jack Thompson. Anything that involves with the media and people blaming stuff on video games, generally his name pops up. This week, we're going to talk about DLC. Now, not all DLC is bad. Some of the DLC is really good, really cool, like some of the extra content and extra weapons, extra costumes, like Borderlands stuff. Some of the DLC I'm mainly talking about is, you know, when you have to actually pay to get the complete game. Like, for example, Final Fantasy 13-2. I played through the game, got 100%, completed everything, and it had a at the end, it had a cliffhanger ending. And it said to be continued at the bottom. I was like, okay, cool. They're going to probably come out with the Final Fantasy 13-3. And sure enough, they are coming out with, technically, 13-3. It's Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. But, what got me is that, later, they released some downloadable content. And one of the downloadable contents is this Lightning story. And, in order to get the true story, the true ending of that game, you have to download Lightning Story, which costs more money to get the true ending of the game. What the fuck? The kind of downloadable content I'm talking about is that, yeah, shit like that. I mean, I've already paid $60 for a game. I don't have to pay another $9, $10 just to get the fucking true ending of the game. That's just forking over more money. That unnecessary money for just to get like a full experience of the game. Alright, stuff like that, and mainly what I'm like, that's mainly what I'm talking about. That's the big example what I can think of. I'm pretty sure there's other games out there they have to actually download the actual ending or download parts of the story to get the full concept of the story. Like one of them was Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, there's a DLC called Mass Effect 2 Arrival, which kind of, you have to download that to get, to play through that before you get to Mass Effect 3, because Mass Effect 3 takes place right after Mass Effect 2 Arrival. What the fuck? I thought Mass Effect 2 takes place after 3 takes place after Mass Effect 2. But no, in order to get the full experience of the story, you have to download Mass Effect 2 Arrival, or else the story won't make sense to you when you play a Mass Effect 3. There's, unless they don't think they have any flashbacks or anything like that from Mass Effect 2 Arrival, you have to actually download it to fucking get the whole story. That fucking shit doesn't make any sense. If they just wait for the video game developers to make more money. And if they're going to do something like that, they might as well just put it like on the game so people won't get pissed off, because people ain't going to know that you're going to have to download something just to experience the full game, and people are going to get so fucking confused, it's just going to piss people off. And they just need to stop doing that. If they want to do something like that, they just need to just put it on the disc, and or make some kind of special edition disc or something like that, just something that everybody can get the full experience of the game. So they don't have to go into a Microsoft Xbox Live, because some people don't have Xbox Live. I mean, I have Xbox Live Silver, but I don't have Gold. Some of the downloadable content I can't even fucking get. And so there'll be some things I can't even fucking experience because I don't have Xbox Live Gold, which is another $10 a month just to have. It might be $10 a month. I think it might be a little bit less, but the point is that people don't have all the luxuries of Xbox Live, Xbox Gold, all kind of stuff. They don't have the money to download, extra money to download this shit just to get the full experience of the game. If they're going to do something like that, they just go ahead and just put it on the disc so they can experience it. So by the time the next game in the series comes out, it all fucking makes sense. Because if it doesn't make sense, people are going to figure, they're going to think they forgot something. They're going to play through Mass Effect 2 again, or Final Fantasy 13-2 again, just to try to see if they can get the full experience of the game. They're gonna get frustrated because they think they're missing something when they're really not, and they have to fucking download it just to experience it. shit like that just, I mean, most of the time I'm pretty cool with video games. I mean, it's not all downloadable content are bad. I mean, some of them need like weapons and extra costumes, little extra maps like in Borderlands and stuff like that. All that stuff's pretty cool, and most of that's pretty cheap. This shit I'm talking about is just like exactly what I'm talking about. And people can get frustrated when they just like when they play in Mass Effect. They play Mass Effect 2 and also they play Mass Effect 3 and it takes place all the time, and it's like, what the fuck's going on? I mean, most of the time I'm pretty cool with video games. I mean, video games is a huge part of my life, a huge hobby of mine. But this is the one thing I'm gonna have to be pissed off about, and that's, like I said, it's just video game developers being a little greedy. They're being greedy. Way to make some money. I mean, it's cool to make a little extra money, all kind of stuff, but it's not cool to make you forced to have to download the content just to get the full experience of the game, like an ending or a story that ties into another game. That shit just pisses me off. I don't know what it is, but they just, like I said, they just want to. They just need to put the whole experience on the disc, so everybody, not just a certain amount of people, can get the whole experience of the game. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just kind of fucked up like that. Alright, last week I asked, which one is better, Coke or Pepsi? For me, Pepsi products, especially Mountain Dew. I'm a Pepsi guy. I don't know what it is. I like Coke. I mean, at work we have Coke, but I've always been a Pepsi guy, and I'm a huge fucking Mountain Dew fan. But unfortunately for me, I might have to cut back on my Mountain Dew a little bit because I got diagnosed with hyperglycemia, and I gotta watch my sugar levels. I'm still gonna drink Mountain Dew, but I can't drink as nearly as much as I used to, which kind of makes me sad. And based on the results I got, most of it was generally about half and half, but more people picked Pepsi over Coke. So, thumbs up to y'all, because Pepsi's awesome. And now this week, I'm going to ask y'all, which one is better? Duke Nukem or Doom? Leave your comments down below. This is another episode of R&R. I am your host, DKS3A, and I will see you next week. Have a good day.